Okay, today we're going to do a video on table position in poker. We're going to do this based on a 10-player table, but we'll also discuss the variations of a 9-player table. For illustration purposes, we borrowed an image from doyle'sroom.com. Now everything's based on the dealer button. So the dealer button is where we start, and to the left, the first player or first position is called the small blind. Now the small blind is dealt the first card and is the first to act on the flop and thereafter. The next position is the big blind. The big blind of course follows the small blind and is second to act on the flop and thereafter. The next position is considered under the gun. The nickname under the gun comes because they must act pre-flop and it must act first pre-flop, and everybody else can see what they're doing. So it's a very vulnerable position, and you should only play premium cards when in this position. Now, the next position is called early position, which is the fourth position. This is true of both a 9-player table and a 10-player table. Now, the middle positions are players 5 and players 6. This is also true in both a 9-player table and a 10-player table. Now, late positions are player 7 and player 8 in a 10-player table, and player 7 in a 9-player table. The next position is the cutoff. Now the cutoff is player 9 in a 10-player table and player 8 in a 9-player table. Now the cutoff's advantage is an advantageous place to be because they're next to the last position to act, and so it's a favorable position. The last position is the dealer button. Now the dealer button is the last position to act and is the most favorable place to be. You can play a lot more hands and be a little more aggressive in this position. In later videos, we're going to discuss the different hands that should be played at the different positions. But for now, this is a brief overview of table position in poker. For more poker room reviews and poker strategy, visit www.playingpokerusa.com.